I'm not used to this. Mikey, you're muted. Hi, everybody. Yes, AKA Joelle and Ash. Well, hello, everyone. I actually can't see comments, so I'm not sure how many people are on here, but it looks like seven. It looks like we have seven people. So, oh, thank you, Patty. She says we all look great. That's very sweet. Thank you. Who else do we have on here? Anybody want to chime in and say hello? No, not yet. Oh, oh, Bobby says we are here. I'm supposing that's you and Beth. Hi, Donald Johnson. He's from all the way out in Arizona. Oh, and Sandy, hello. Oh, and Lauren, hello. This is very nice that you've all joined me here. Much appreciated. Um, okay. Oh, Mark, hi. That is a surprise. Hello. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Wait, Mikey, you're muted again. Sorry, people. Oh, okay. Are we ready? I'm not very good at this, so I probably mess it up. And it's also thundering, so that could interfere very shortly. Chapter 1, Grace. War had spread across the provinces, and we were being hunted down. This fact could not be denied. Yet in the precise moment a projectile flew straight at me, my thoughts went from the vast array of dangers to something more imminent, something which, despite my warrior's reflexes, I found myself unable to avoid. Ow! I glared at Wren and wiped icy wet splatter from my cheek, rubbed the stinging tattooed flesh where the thing he dubbed a snowball had struck me. The midnight blue warrior's mark provided a good target for him, a place easy to pick out through the spiraling white flakes, easy to hit with the rough sphere. He had lobbed one already at everyone else, except Risa, of course. I knew he did not dare. Before I could say anything to him, another ball whizzed past my head, coming from behind me. It struck him square in the nose. He danced back, howling. His hands clapped to his face. After that, Wren's pranks degenerated into an all-out battle among the boys and Hannah. Karina, Risa, and I wisely stepped from harm's way. And that's it for now. That's from the first chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. Marie, hi. Um, Michael, it looks like Patty says she can't hear you. Okay, okay. Well, if not, that's all right. Yep. You want to know? Hold on one second. Okay. Well, actually, the idea for the first book, The Shadows We Make, came to me a long, long time ago. I was writing historical novels back then, and I suppose I probably just wanted a change of time and scenery. Hold on, I'm having a little interference over here. Okay, everybody's sorry, it's popping up with other questions besides yours. So why don't we go straight to their questions? Because one of them is going to ask the same thing I'm getting ready to ask. Okay. That is a really good question. And originally, when I first wrote The Shadows We Make, in my head, when I started it, it was going to be a standalone book. But by the time I reached the end, the characters, basically, they take over. And I knew the story wasn't ending there. There was a lot more to be told. And with each book, there's been more and more to uncover. They have a further goal. There's more to their quest, although there will be only one more, and then it will be, the series will be finished. So how has the series progressed from how I saw it originally? It wasn't going to be a series, but it became one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, that was the one I was starting to answer, and I originally had the idea many years ago, and at one point I turned it into, at the request of an editor, I turned it into a romance, a sci-fi romance for the adult audience. However, fortunately, too, those rights reverted to me over time, and I after recovering from a rather serious accident and I wanted to get back into writing, I thought, I've always wanted to return to young adult, so I'm going to do that. So I took that book with the idea of changing it into What the Shadows We Make is, but it became its own book. There are some names are the same and the setting is similar, but once I got into it, the whole story changed. And as I said before, it just progressed because the characters were like, keep going. Okay. And Sandy says, I am so sorry to say that I haven't read them. Looking forward to it. Well, I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy them. And Patty Probst says, Patty Probst, Grog. Go ahead, you can read it. She's like, yes. Don't do that. Or do what? The first giveaway? Is that where we are? No? Where are we? Sorry, people. Here, okay. Yes, yes. Because all the characters are under the age of consent. They're less than 18 years old, and there's a limited amount of influence on them, except for, well, I'm not going to say but you who have read the books know that they have problems with the adults in their lives. But yeah, the characters are all, in this case, 17, 16, and 15. So that's basically what puts it in the young adult category, because some young adults can get really intense, like a lot of this does. It's basically because of the age that you're writing to, and I'm not writing down, but it's directed at them. And adults, we all like it. Like the old Nickelodeon commercial says, it ain't just for kids, or whatever it was. Great, thank you. Thank you so much. And I think we have Lauren too. We missed Lauren. Um, Grace, definitely Grace. She's very strong and independent. Sorry, that's my computer dinging. She's strong. She's independent. She's also very caring, and I sort of picture myself that way. But to be honest, all of the characters are a part of me. Even, oh, Bobby said Grace is your favorite too. And Patty says, because she's you. But all the characters are in some way me. they're some part of me. Like I am, part of me is Duncan, part of me is Mika, part of me is Karina. I don't know if part of me is Risa, but maybe when I fly into a rage, it could be. Thanks, Sandy. Thank you. These are different, though. These are definitely different than prior books because the prior books were romance or romance oriented. I was never really a big fan of writing romance. So, like the Connor Falls Christmas series is more like a family sort of book. And this is darker. And like I said, it involves all young people, young adults, and it's a science fiction slash fantasy setting. But I like it. I like being there with them. They're, like I said, they're living in my head and they're telling me what to do. And no, I'm not insane. That's just how it works when you write. There definitely is one more after this one. There's one more, and then the series will end at that point. Um, However, the characters aren't necessarily going to disappear at that time because I have in mind maybe some novellas with backstory or setting them on a whole different quest in another series. I'm not sure. That's just something that's dancing around in my head. But yes, there is one more book, and it's called In Darkness We Break. There's no cover to show you because I'm going to do a cover release at some point. Donald Johnson says, "Yay!" Oh, hi, Joy. You're only a little late. It's not bad. Oh, true. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. Wait. We had this fancy thing I made. Hold on. Ding! Time for the giveaways. It's okay. Okay. While they're answering, do you have any answers yet? Okay. Well, maybe yes. That's from Joy. Hi, Joy. All right. Well, maybe I'll answer yes if you want to pop that up for a second. Okay. Well, that's basically in my head. I have the whole world pictured in my mind, and it's like a panoramic map or something. So when they go to various places, I know where they're going, what the terrain's going to be like, the climate's going to be like, and all of that. The animals, they're also part of my imagination. But the funny thing is that the conjure, came across on Facebook a an image. It was I think taken in a museum of a animal called the something unicorn. They had found it in Russia. I don't know if they found the whole thing or they reconstructed it from bones, but it looks like what I had in my head. It's just not quite as big as in terms of the horn, but I made a post about it. So if you ever want me to repost that, I should have actually made a picture for this, but I didn't. But I'll repost it. Okay. Yeah, he's funny too. He's like a little hard to quite get a grip on. I like him too. Okay. because okay, thanks. Yeah. Okay, is that it for the yeah, if you want to retype your answer and put the hashtag Joe Allen Ash in it, then that's the way the automated thing works to pick out the winner. Is it has to have the hashtag in it. Okay, it's really starting to thunder. All right. So do we want to run that fancy little? All right. This may take a minute. It's hashtag what? Oh, sure. Oh, you didn't. The thing that went across the bottom is the wrong thing. The question you put across the bottom. I mean, okay. Oh, okay. 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 There should have been less. Oh, Bob doesn't have a space. Bob. Oh, yes. Please do that because we want to include you. Oh, jeez. What? Everybody check your comments. Thanks, Lauren. Yeah, right, Sandy. And with Bob, yeah, Bob, you have to. He is in here. He said it again. Is he there? I don't see him. Patty has hers in now. Okay. Sure. Do we have another question? We can run it because there's other giveaways. We can run it. Yeah. And this is a cool little machine. Or do you want to? Yeah. Oh, and actually, Bob just came in. All right. How did I get in there? Yay! So, yeah, we got a winner. I can't hear you. Okay. And then you have to post the thing at the bottom that says, okay. All right. Oh, now where were we? I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, imagine if I had to do this. Oh, Joy says, Bob Probst says, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yep, Joy says. Oh, and actually, there's a two yay bobs for from Patty. And here, I can get those. I can see them. Patty Probst says yay Bob, and Sandy says yay Bob. And you're right. Donald had another question. Yeah. Actually, very well. Very well. I'm not on the bestseller list or anything, but everybody that has reviewed them loves them, and it's very reaffirming, I guess I would say. I'm really happy. I don't know if you saw the last one where I can't bring it up. Shoot. Wait a minute. Hold on. I could probably bring it up on my phone because there's one recent one that I really uh-oh, wrong thing. Really, really loved. And it was, I think I go over here. You know me, I'm technically whatever, substandard. I don't know what the term is, but I just want to find this. Oh, where they said this was the book commentary, and they said stellar storytelling. The sleeping myth is dazzlingly magical, inventive, and thrilling. And I just can't get over that. I'm just so happy about that. But yeah, so far so good. I've even written up. Hold on one second. I even was written up in the local paper, which was nice. So stay there. So that answers that question. All right. Now, yes. Now, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Sure. You can take that down too. My Thank you. Anyway, I can't say too much because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to enter the spoiler territory, but it'll reveal the full connection between all the characters and the extent of their gifts, the full extent of their gifts. It'll solve certain mysteries that have come up and will come up in this next one, and still provide the readers, you guys and others, with plenty of action and thrills and emotion, because there is that too. And I did say about the possible backstory and maybe another one, but not a different series. But yeah, and that one's called, the other day I forgot too. That's called, oh, In Darkness We Break. All right. Yeah, sure. Um, I haven't gotten any further in with these characters besides the fourth and final book in the series, but I do have some other young adult stories that I have begun. One is called The Winter Sister, and it's based on Arthur in legend. And then I have a middle grade novel that I started, which wouldn't be a series, that would be a standalone. And I also have, I don't know if I'll go anywhere with it, but it was a time travel fantasy that was also young adult. It might go somewhere. Okay. Well, I don't know if you recognize Bob E. proofs that Mika and Karina are already an item. Yes, there's not anything that goes into detail, but they are an item. And yes, two of the characters, and I don't know, well, I guess, well, no, because not everybody that's watching right now has read it. So I'm going to say, yes, two of the characters, as you hint at, will become fond of each other. Okay. Anything else? It says new comments. I don't know how that works. Oh, you were not thinking of, yeah, I know which two you're talking about. I just don't want to like do any spoilers. You know what I mean? Or you may be thinking of somebody else, because yeah, I'm not going to say. I don't want to give anything away. Oh, or were you not thinking of the two? Oh, never mind. It's still going to give things away. I can't say. All right. You have any more there? It says what? Oh, yeah. Well, it just says there's more. Uh, maybe I will find out in book 3. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. All right. Is that all for our comments? for now? Okay. And that's where we go. Oops. There we go. Yes, there is another giveaway. Because we need to feed the bees. Oh, hi, Ron. Oh, great. Yes, yes, Mr. Mastering Engineer. It looks like a cup of hot chocolate. I don't know. Sandy, what is? Oh, it's a bee. Yes. Yeah, I couldn't tell. It's so tiny. Okay. Well, if anybody wants, are there more popping up yet? Nobody? Oh, hi, Linda. Yes. Um, you, okay. Let me go over and put up the banner for so that Linda can see it. Where's the banner for? There we go. Yes, yes. You're welcome. Did she not put that in there? Oh no, she didn't. Oh shoot. Ooh, nice. I like this. It's and it's funny because depending on like which review you read. That's but they usually refer to it as sci-fi slash fantasy, like a combination. In fact, the review before this one I was just talking about made a very strong statement about the fact that it is a blend of fantasy and science fiction. Oh, but don't forget the hashtag so you can be part of the. Why is it removing that? There we go. Oh, because of the comments. And Donald says, my choice would always be sci-fi fantasy, but you forgot the hashtag. It doesn't work without the hashtag to enter you, unless you don't want to be entered it, which, yeah. They're not putting up with that. All right. Well, everybody, he says that's okay. All right. All right. He doesn't care about getting the prize. All right. Well, I know you were going to ask me what my favorite was, but we can run the Linda says I wish we're more of a reader. That's okay. You do plenty of other things. Joy, you want to get in on that? Because you could just do thriller slash mystery again, just type it in again and put the hashtag at the end. Unless you don't want to get in, which is okay too. And Linda, you could get in on this because it's for Burpee Seeds. Well, a Burpee gift card. So Donald says, Linda, I must admit, using the Kindle process has reignited my desire to read novels again. Well, that's good. I know you've become a big fan of mine. Okay. Yeah, don't be entering me. That's all right. Okay, Joyce. Yeah, so Joy, it is hashtag YA Joe Allen Ash. Oh, and Sandy's in there. Okay. Well, yeah, and then you could ask me what my favorite is. Not that anybody's going to care. Now, oh, okay. Well, I can tell you now. Um, Actually, I had to write it down because I'm that forgetful. But dystopian. I mean, I love, I love the Hunger Games trilogy, and in fact, I think the first chapter in the first book is the best chapter in YA history. And I mean, that's just my opinion, but I was floored by it. I just love that one. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. So here, I'll take. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Cool. And Patty Probst Grog is the winner. Yay! She likes bees. That works. Uh, Say what? Oh, wrong one. Yes, the one. Yep, there we go. Yes, congratulations. Okay, now we're at the point about the book covers. Congrats to Patty. Linda Harnett says, woohoo! I agree. Woohoo! Yes. Give it. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Marie says, ooh, wow. It's, yes, thundering quite a bit. So let me say that if the electricity goes out, you won't see me. But I don't think it is. It's just thundering. It's not really storming here hard yet. Uh, Ron Probst. Ah, that's cool. That's really neat. Yeah, you had told me that before. That's really neat. Excellent. Okay. Um, okay. 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 I did. Um, and I have received a lot of comments from people about them. In fact, when I was doing a book signing, and it was for The Shadows We Make, the first one, this woman was across the store. It was in the Barnes and Noble, and she came running over and she's like, I just had to see what it was about. She said the cover is so interesting. But uh, yeah, so when I did them, I had to make sure that they were cohesive. So I like you can see each one has a crystal in it, but each one has a different shadow inside. And I did the close up and sort of all the colors are the same or similar, and the fonts and everything. The cover for the fourth one is not finished yet because that's a big secret. No, actually, even from me. No, it's just it's going to be a grand reveal just before that one comes out since it's the last one of the series. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's funny you should say that. Not that I Yeah. I'm going to say something, a couple of things right here, because you say it reads like a script a lot. And I actually studied screenplay writing for a while to tighten up my writing, and which meant a lot of dialogue in my case that I just tightened up. And so when I write, I picture it as if it's happening, as if there's action there. And I also have been working on some installments. I mean, converting the book to a series, and I will try and see if I can do something with that. If not, I know some places where I can post the book itself, and if somebody is interested in uh, uh, taking it on to convert into a screenplay, they would, and I'd get paid for it, which would be yay. So yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, that would be cool. Thanks, Donald. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. What is that noise? Is it Bash? Oh, Donald says, hold on, let me bring that up. Donald says, Joy will get you hooked. That's right. I read it for you. Okay. Oop, Ron Probst. Nothing. Go enjoy your show, Ron. Okay. Okay. Uh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, where's the question? We're so good at this. We're so good at this. Um, I got it. You can read it. Oh, wait. You got it? Okay. If you want to be in the contest, though, you have to rewrite that and do the hashtag. And I'm just going to read something here without bringing it up, because we'll end up getting rid of that question if we do. Bobby Probe says, Joy Shelton York, once you do download them, you will read them one right after the other. Yes, Bob, even in the courtroom, right? Ron said that was a thumbs up emoji. Linda said it's a personal emoji with two thumbs up. Yeah, I couldn't see it on here. Okay, I guess you could probably start popping up comments because everybody's seen that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, me too. Me too. And yes. And yes, good. Okay. Well, I think we're ready to run it for the lovely poster and the $20 Amazon gift card if you want to go ahead and do that. Last call for alcohol. Ooh, I can say that. This is water, people. I don't drink. All right. And the winner is Lauren Wolf. Congratulations, Lauren. Okay. And we have some more. Yes. Yes, you can just contact me, Lauren. You don't have to, or not even, just remind me. Oh, and Bobby Probst has a comment. I was sort of referring to it. It's right there. Hey, yeah, you can read it. You can read it. Yeah, yeah. All right. It says yes. Bobby Probst says yes. Yeah. Go ahead. We didn't get enough practice with this. Yeah, he sent me a I don't know if it was an email. Lauren says, "Yay, congrats, Lauren Wolf," says Bobby Probst. Linda Harnett says congratulations. Patty says congratulations. Ron says congratulations. All right. And we're not going to keep you too much longer, but I was going to answer the question about which do I prefer, series or standalone. And I'm showing you the paper I'm reading from because I'm anyway, I'm not really reading. It's just to prompt my old memory. And I said the same thing. You get to stay immersed in the story for longer. And my favorite, of course, is the Harry Potter series because I'm such a big fan that if I wasn't trying to look semi-professional tonight, I'd have my Harry Potter t-shirt on. I also like the Hunger Games trilogy. I liked Twilight. I was surprised, but I did like Twilight. And my absolute favorite, probably some of the people who have tuned in will know about it, but I'm not really sure how many do. But years ago, Mary Stewart wrote the Merlin trilogy, and that changed my life. I had wanted to be an author from the time I was 7 years old, and by the time when I read that series when I was 12, or at least I started it when I was 12 because it was a while before the others came out, it it changed the direction of my life and what I wanted to write and how I wanted to write, and sort of cemented my commitment. And okay, we have a bunch of congratulations too. Linda says, "This is fun." Oops, hey, where'd that go? And Marie says, "Congrats, Lauren. Sorry, was driving." And Twilight was the last series that Linda read. So you do read books. You read. Now you have to just get one of mine and see if it's good enough for you. Oh, Ron Probst. Was the sci-fi Merlin series based on that? No. I mean, it may have since it's centered around him, but I mean, I watched some of it and I would say no. The Merlin series was written in the first person from Merlin's viewpoint, and it just like as soon as you started to read it, you were immersed in it, and it was a magical. I loved it, but I don't think it was based on that. Based on the episodes that I saw, it didn't seem to. Maybe they loosely based it on it. Don't know. Okay. I don't know. Is that it? Okay. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to say? I mean, it doesn't have to be about books. You could say, "What did you have for breakfast this morning?" Just don't get too personal. What's your favorite color? What music do you like? Or what are you reading right now? Or nothing, because it is getting kind of late. Oh, that would be good. Do you know, by any chance, do you have those in Audible? Can you send me a message as to who the narrator is? Probably makes a ton of money now, but I'd be curious. I told you to bring some water. I actually didn't even talk about that yet, but um, I will very briefly. I was thinking very hard about doing a bi-weekly interview series called "Don't You Want to Know?" About creativity, about people who write, who quilt, who paint, who do woodworking, who like the guy across the street. I probably would interview him where they raise sheep and he takes care of them, shears them, and spins it into wool. He was actually on the news. So yes, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. But I will let everybody know because I will need people to talk to. Oh, thanks, Joy. It's going to be, yeah, it's like a video podcast. Yes, yes, and so I do authors and all sorts of things. So Joy, that would include you. For all the characters. Jim Dale. All right, I'm going to put this on my phone because I don't have a pen handy and I won't remember. Okay, and oh, thank you. Thank you. Just give me 1 second because when they pop up really fast. Okay, so Jim Dale, and if I don't put on it, oops, his name is not spelled that way. Narrator. Otherwise, I won't remember what this is for, and a week from now I'll be like, "Who the heck is Jim Dale?" Okay. I'll finally send with a sticker. Oh, and Joy says creativity comes in many forms, and it does. I mean, there are many things that people do that they don't even consider themselves creative, and yet they really are. They're creating something, whether it's a pie or they've knitted a sweater, or even I don't know. There's so many things that I probably will come up with more as I go along, but I just thought it would be nice to celebrate how creative people can be. So actually, Patty, uh, you're a quilter, so look for me to contact you for an interview. In fact, a lot of these people on here are very creative. So, all right, and I think that's it. We didn't keep you too long, right? What time is it? Okay, about an hour, just under an hour. So I just want to, thank you all for coming. I appreciate your interest. I appreciate all the great questions. And oops. Oh, Patty says, okay, but I'm going to need a tech lesson first. Actually, this is this whole StreamYard thing is not that hard to do, because if it was, I wouldn't be doing it because yeah, no. I'm not technically savvy. Is that what it's called? No, technologically savvy. Uh, and it was fun and great to see you, sending love. Yes, it was great to see you too, Linda. Thank you so much for coming. Donald, thank you. Donald says, thanks for the invite and great info. It's getting late. Info, good luck with the new book. Thank you very much. And okay. And And Linda has a bunch of emojis. Marie says, congrats again. And to Michael for moderating. Yes, I really appreciate that, Michael. And for those of you who don't know, but I think you all may, or most of you will, Mikey is my middle son. Ron Prove says, thanks, you guys. Joy says, congratulations and best of luck on your new book. Thank you, Joy. And Bob says, thanks for the invite. And as I told you before, thanks for writing these particular books. And actually, when you said that, I cried. I was very touched by that. And you're quite welcome. And I'm going to cry again. Okay, so, okay, if you read the series, some of you I know, might not, but if you do, just keep in touch. Let me know what you think, because I really appreciate hearing it. And everybody, have a wonderful night. And if you're in any stormy areas, be safe and all that. And thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Oh, Donald says the review is posted. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, that would be nice, Linda. It would be nice. And Lauren says good night. I'm jumping ahead of you here. Good night, Lauren. And Ron says, thanks, Mikey. All right. And we actually had a thing. Yes, we had a thing that we're planning to do as we close out. Here we go. And yep, and we have to put the little thing at the bottom in case anybody wants to know how to. Yeah, where is it? There we go. All right. Everybody have a wonderful night, and we will talk to you later.